Hey guys, Boganor here, and today's quick tip is all about contending lands. Throne Wars introduced a new function in the game called Contending Lands. So the way that Contending Lands works is you select a throne and then you hit the Contend button. And what that's going to do is allow you to select one or as many as all of your lands. And then once you have those lands selected, then you hit the little Send Land icon, which is in the lower right hand corner of the stream, and then at that point those lands change into little crystallized looking lands, and they get sent over to the alliance totem that is at the particular throne that you picked. So at that point your alliance gets ever how many lands you sent, they get that plus that many lands. You get 100 crowns per land that you sent, and those go towards your personal total as well as the alliance total. And then your alliance has at that point, in this instance, 11 lands on that throne. Now, one of the things that you cannot do is you cannot send a land that is undefended to the throne. You must defend your lands first. Once those lands are defended, then at that point you can contend them to the throne or send them to the throne. Now, one of the other things that happens when you send a land to the throne is essentially you're depleting that land at that point. So any resources that that land had immediately get added to your individual total, whether it be gold or food or VP. At least in the playtest, that's the way it worked. We have no idea if that's actually going to happen during the actual Throne Wars, but that is one of the things that happens. So if, as you'll notice here on the screen, I've got my full allotment of 11 lands. Now, at least during the playtest, I was able to send all 11 lands to the throne, and then go capture more lands and send those as well. So I'm not really sure if that's going to carry over to the Throne War or not, but at least in the playtest I could pretty much send as many lands as I could capture over to the throne. And once I sent all my lands, it reset my land capacity to 0, so there was no problem doing that in the playtest. And then, as you'll see here, when I hit the button, all those little numbers that pop up are gold and food and VP. And if you look at the totals there, you can see my totals move up. And essentially that's it, guys. You get 100 crowns for each land that you send to the throne. You get the resources that that land would have generated until it was depleted, and at this point, at least in the playtest, the land capacity resets to 0, so you can go capture our land and do it again. This is Boganora. I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.